Big day coming up here in a couple days. It will be Father's Day. And as we all know about dads, they love to take care of their health and make appointments and do all that stuff. And we're absolutely telling you the wrong information there. Doug Leonard is here with ASI. Doug, Father's Day, dads are not the greatest at making appointments, keeping up on their health sometimes, but there is a way you can give them the gift of better communication.
You're right about all of that, John. I mean, just men in general, of course, we tend to avoid health issues, it seems like. I think we are getting better at that, but especially with a condition like hearing loss. For most people, it happens very gradually. Dad may be missing out on the family functions. He may be missing out on things at work or at his church or whatever the things are that are important, but because it's been a very gradual problem, he may not be aware of it. If folks won't go in for getting their cholesterol checked and their blood pressure checked and their prostate checked, then they may easily avoid their hearing issue.
Yeah, again, as we've always mentioned on this show, that it's so gradual, they're probably not even aware they're having an issue. And again, if they're around loud noise, if they've been farmers their whole lives or in construction or things like that, boy, you're just at double the risk.
Certainly, noise exposure is terrible in our ears. And, what the whole positive message, of course, for Father's Day is just to be really encouraging and pay attention to what you may notice with your father. If he's experiencing that withdrawal from, their family functions, if he's struggling to hear on the telephone, if he's got the TV cranked a lot louder than everyone else in the room can stand, it might be time to have that conversation from a loving standpoint. We don't want to pester Dad on Father's Day, speaking as a father myself, but everybody has a different motivating factor, and it might be a time to have a conversation about that.
You know what I always thought was a great idea is make an appointment for yourself and them at the same time. Then it's hey, we're going to go in together and find out.
Absolutely. Nothing better than having a support person come in. We have that with couples quite a bit, even if both of them aren't having an evaluation, but it's a good thing to consider. So yeah, make an appointment for yourself, get your dad in there too, and see if we can do something to improve his communication ability.
Yeah, men are notorious minimizers when it comes to, it's not a problem, it's not a problem. Well, it is. And, sometimes you maybe need to direct, and sometimes the subtle approach works. But again, either way, call up ASI, make that appointment. There's absolutely no harm in making an appointment. You need to find out where you're at right now.
Well, knowledge is power. And I just had this communication with a patient earlier today about coming in for an evaluation because they said, they're too expensive. I don't need to get hearing aids. Having a hearing evaluation does not mean you're getting hearing aids. So knowledge is power. Get that hearing evaluation, find out where you stand, and then you can make choices from there.
Absolutely. And by the way, get involved with their great 25-year contest at ASI. You're giving away $500 in local gift cards that are fantastic around the area. So again, tell us how to enter the contest.
Yeah, they can get on our Facebook page, Audiological Services of Iowa, and just follow our Facebook page for good information about hearing. If they're a patient, they can leave us a review. They can refer a friend in or refer a family member in. And then, of course, anybody that's purchased hearing aids during this quarter will be entered in the drawing as well.
$500 in great gift cards are up for grabs, and we'll announce that winner coming up the first part of July with ASI, Audiological Services of Iowa.